Grigor, thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure as always. Now, I want to get to the tennis, but I have to wait. Everyone's saying they love you here. A big crowd has surfaced. The man's popular everywhere we go.
Thank
but
you.
Listen, Roberto Bautista Agut, one of the toughest outs out there. What kind of mentality do you go in when you know the guy's going to make you work?
I think the first set was, I would say, was the key. I mean, I came out the first 3 games. I really made, I think, tremendous progress, especially with the kind of shots that he was giving me. I was able to use every shot that he had, sort of on my side. And I kind of redirected, used the empty spots, came to the net, served well. So I kind of from the get-go, I kind of set the tone, I think, and I raised the bar very high. And I think that was a big help, especially coming into that second set. I mean, I broke him early in the second, but I mean, I knew it was just a break against him. It was just a break.
Course.
There was plenty of time, and I actually played a solid game. He broke me, so I felt like he was kind of starting to shift the momentum of the match a little bit. Then rain came. I could kind of go back in, change, kind of regroup, and I knew I had again a very clear plan what I had to do to come out, and I executed it well.
Listen, you've had success all over the world, different events, Europe, the States, but you won the Masters 1000 here back in 2017.
Yeah, I did.
Very, very special tournament.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
your matches. Is it always special to come back? It gives you a little more adrenaline when you come back to a place you've had so much success?
I think always you always have a little extra, the extra factor. I came here when I was 20 years old. I fell in love with the tournament since day one, and that's just for the record. This is before I even
before you won the event. Okay.
Yeah, before I even won the tournament. So that was a tournament that I very much liked and enjoyed. It was so easy, especially coming to the U.S. Open. You knew how hectic it's going to be at the Open and the city and everything. So here was kind of like the calm before the storm. So I was always very excited. Even if I was not doing well, I still felt very positive living out here.
It's a different vibe during all the seasons. You've made the semis at Wimbledon, at the U.S. Open. Talk about the North American hardcourt swing.
Yeah.
You like the vibes?
I like the vibes. I think it's not for everyone. I think it's very particular, and you tend to see some players kind of regularly doing very good on those kind of events. For me personally, I like to be a little bit more picky. I mean, obviously I can afford it now, so I want to be a little bit more picky to go to places where I feel good, where I've done well, and where I know I'm gonna do the job right. So I can maximize my potential, and eventually every tournament I play.
You take on either Giron or Bublik in the next round, 2 very different opponents.
Yeah, very different. Yeah.
For you, do you really have a preference these days, or you have so much experience you just kind of tailor your game for who you're playing?
For me right now, it's very important to play. Honestly, I don't think I'm at a place where I can say, okay, you know what, I prefer to play this person or that person, or I think I'd rather leave it as is right now and really focus on my side of the net. I've had quite a few tough weeks here and there, tough losses, and I wasn't able to kind of capitalize on my game. So now all I'm looking forward to is just get out there and play again.
I love talking to you, man. Keep
Thanks,
winning,
man.
keep coming back. Best of luck.
My best. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Grigor Dimitrov.